Welcome back to Let's Play DDO Permadeath. Okay, so I decided to take a break from the ruins of Frenel.
The overgrown jungle does its best to obscure the
Primarily because I've done the level 8s in Frenel now, which were the main ones I wanted to get down to Elite on this level. So I'm now going to go over to Cult of the Six for the other couple of quests I plan to do Elite. Ah yes, using Stunning Blow on crates. That's my speciality on this character. Yes, I will have to finish off Frenel West at some point. But it was pretty hard going. I only just about had enough spell points and healing to get through part 2. And part 3 has even more renders.
These trolls are especially keen on sacred.
Okay, my mouse has apparently decided to die, so give me a minute to see if I can fix it. Okay, that seems better.
To the northwest is a tunnel leading to the top of the hill where a ruined temple lies. The stench of trolls wafts from within.
Crush the puny ones. Brave words that he pretty badly failed to follow through on. Okay. The other reason for doing this now is that I think I can do these Elite, so I'm doing these as part of my Elite streak.
Leads back down to the bottom of the hill.
I think these are the last ones I'll be doing Elite at this level. I'll then go...
A scarred ogre chieftain watches you from among the ruins.
I'll then go back to to hard for the rest of the level 8 stuff I want to clear up. Plus cleaning up stuff that I'm over level for in Elite. Definitely shrining before going into this one. Time to put my Deathblock armor on as well, since I think some of the casters in here might have, certainly some of them do necromantic effects. I don't know if there's anything that Deathblock will help with, but it's worth a try. And I think my invulnerability armor isn't helping me anymore. It certainly was not helping in Freenal.
This mausoleum was recently excavated and converted into an outpost of the Temple of the Six.
Okay. Here's where it gets dangerous.
Down the tunnel, the rough cavern walls give way to fitted stone. Cries of pain and grave, chanting voices break the silence.
Yes, I'm going to be doing a lot of dodging. A lot of dodging Scorching Rays in here. There's a fire trap on the left-hand wall in there, which is why I was circling wide.
A bedraggled ogre stares at you from the cell to the north. He has been beaten and whipped, but his eyes still burn with defiance.
Seeing if I can get one of these guys at a time. Or at least spin them out a bit. Opposite tactics from coming through here on the Pale Master, of course, where I was trying to group them up for firewalls. Scorching Ray is a no save spell, I believe.
More grunts and pained yelps disturb the gloom, followed by cruel laughter.
Hence my evasion isn't helping here. Well, my combat DCs are good enough. If I can keep to small groups, this should go fine.
Dried blood and slivers of gnawed bone make a trail that stops abruptly at the east wall of the passage. A few tiny claws are carved into the floor near the wall. They give off a faint, meaty smell.
You're on the lead, so I can't afford to take chances with the traps in here. And I've seen parties nearly wipe in, I think it's this room. Two chests at the far end, eh? Maybe it's not this room with the traps. I can't say I'm convinced. Not finding anything of search though. Not sure. I thought it was that room where we nearly party wiped once. I survived by being down the sides, which was why I was fairly confident going through the room that way. Okay, bad idea. Alright, I want to be sparing with the spell points. No shrines in this one. I'm sure there's more traps than I'm seeing in here. Alright. I also died in this quest on a Permadeath character. I think it was on a cleric. Beaten up by a group of trolls. Didn't lose the character on that occasion. In a party that could raise me. But yes, certainly not to be taken lightly, this one. Yeah, that doesn't look inviting. Maybe it's that one that we nearly had the wife into the traps. Anyway, let's do the casters while I've got buffs on.
The chanting is louder from the other side of the barrier to the south, but there doesn't seem to be any way through. Something with sharp, ragged claws has scratched the floor near the north wall here.
Certainly can't complain about my stunning blow DC now. Hopefully it stays that way. I have precious little damage mitigation on this guy. Stunning blow and trip are it. Alright, that's better.
Jailer drops a key as he... You now have the key to the ogre's cells. The battered ogre shoves out of his cell and flees to safety. Now to help his fellows.
Alright, nice. Guess I should get these guys while I'm down here. Alright, clear around the outside. Okay, what could possibly be behind here? Whoa. Okay, that's what, 3 of the side areas down. 3 to go. Glad I put my fire resist back on. Yeah, those guys do not mess around. That's quite a big upgrade on my power item. Wizardry 2 to Wizardry 3. The chest is looking almost tempting editing open there. Well, here goes.
Cold, piercing
Whoa.
wind blows through the room.
I had a feeling there was more traps in here than I was seeing. Still, nice. That's one of the unique wraiths. I always read that as Dread Wraith Patrol. Yeah, what possibly bad could happen in here? Wow, that guy was so slow casting that I got completely out of range of his sound burst. Alright, those things at the sides still look bad. Let's take no chances here. Might as well be full health if I'm going to stumble into a trap that I've forgotten. Yeah, this still looks very dodgy to me. Well, so I've been running around afraid of traps the whole time, and I haven't run into a single one. I don't believe that there are no traps in here though, because I've definitely seen PD characters die in this quest to the traps. Still, it's looking very clear. If there are traps and I'm just too low level to see any of them, then I've dodged them pretty well.
Ogre slaves have all been freed. The cult of the Six no longer has any hold over Grey Moon.
Power item on this time, that's a bit better. Okay. I will do part 6 as well.
Excavated and converted into an outpost of the Temple of the Six.
Might not clear out the whole thing for part 6. Partly because my ship buffs are running out. And I don't have the spell points in the quest about shrines to buff myself for all the resists. Still, it was pretty good XP for a quest with no shrine. That's certainly one you can play at the short way or the long way. And that was the long way.
Scarred ogre chieftain watches you from among the ruins. air in the outpost has grown frigid. A rasping voice growls up from the shadows, but you cannot make out the words.
Wow, he dispelled my fire resists. Well played. Nearly setting me up for a nasty time in the next room. Rising from the darkness grows clearer. You will not have the book. Turn back and leave Sorrowdusk forever. Yeah, mini shots, really not a substitute for my melee damage on this guy. It's good range damage, but it's no substitute for the melee. Even with bow strength, my dex isn't high enough, so I'm not hitting reliably. Again, the voice calls for me. Come to the Fane. You are doomed. Go back and leave Sorrowdusk to the faithful. I can't search for the side room. Well, maybe I can now, actually. I used to have my power item on my necklace slot, which overlapped with my search items. But I suppose I can search without taking off my power item now. You are persistent, growls
the disembodied voice. "It will be your undoing. The Libram of the Six will not leave these halls."
That went quite well. Managed to get 2 of the 3 down. Okay, there's not much point continuing around the outside, I think. But let's take a look in the side rooms. Just so you can watch me cringe in fear at non-existent threats again. There wasn't a chest in here last time, was there? No way of removing curse anyway. Let's come back to that one when I'm uncursed. I'm worried that there might be traps there that I can't spot or search while I have the curse on. Yeah. Unhelpful. Alright, they were undead in here, weren't they? More than one, I thought. Well, that's a good aligned weapon. Works in an offhand as well. Tempting collectible out there. But I'm not convinced that I'm spotting the traps in here still. Well, let's do the ones down this side as well. I may as well keep going while I have spell points, essentially. Yes, inevitably. Alright, I still don't trust that room. But we've racked up a bit more bonuses now. Gets the XP up. Alright, time to take a look at that chest that I bypassed earlier. And then rebuff for the end fight.
The voice booms, crackling with hate as you pass through the once barred gate. The Keeper will have your souls when I am done with you.
I was hoping some ghosts or wraiths might come through the door.
From the midst of the fane,
Break them up a bit.
ghostly form glares down at you. This is Talaris, one of the cult's ancient priests of the Dark Six. Protector of the Libram of the Six falls, the barrier surrounding it dissipates.
Nice.
The Libram of the Six is yours.
It's just what I've always wanted. Alright, I'll just fight my way back to the quest giver here.
This mausoleum was recently excavated and converted into an outpost of the Temple of the Six.
Up to nearly 850 favour now. House D favour is racking up nicely too. Which is why I had some of those House Denif +3 arrows in my quiver. Although I've largely burned through, well, I'm burning through adamantine arrows now. Yeah, burned through a lot of ammo using the mini shot in that one.
A battered and scarred ogre chieftain watches you from among the ruins.
Alright, so that's all for this video. See you next time.